Shalom, dear friends. Thank you for enabling me to partake in this important initiative in Raleigh and bring the support of myself and my community and my people. Usually we rabbis, when we are being asked to make a contribution, a statement, the first thing we would look at is how does it relate to the weekly portion of the reading from the Torah, the designated reading for that Shabbat. And sometimes if you want to make a point, you have to stretch long from the words of the scriptures in your interpretation. But not this time. For in this time, the scriptures are with us in such a clear way. Listen to that. We are in the end of Deuteronomy 16, and the parasha is called Shoftim, Judges, exactly to where we stand, saying the following. English follows Hebrew. Shoftim v'shotrim titen lecha bechol she'arecha, אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך לשבטיך, ושפטו את העם משפט צדק. Judges and officers you shall make in all thy gates, which the eternal thy God give you, throughout all your tribes, and they shall judge the people a just judgment. לא תטה משפט, לא תכיר פנים, ולא תיקח שוחד, כי השוחד יעוור עיני חכמים, ויסלף עיני דברי צדיקים. Thou shalt not pervert the judgment or show favor. Thou shalt not take bribe, for the bribe blinds the eye of the wise, and pervert the words of the righteous. צדק צדק תרדוף, למען תחיה וירשת את הארץ, אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך. Justice, justice, you shall pursue, so you will live and inherit the land which the Lord thy God gives you. So let's look into it. First, judges and officers. The judgment alone is not enough. Judgments and officers, so the officers will enforce the judgment. So there needs to be a system for the judgment to be carried out, not just be spoken, but being seen. 1. 2. Shochad, bribe, come from the Hebrew root of echad, one. One gives and one receives, and then they become one. And then the person who is supposed to be with his eyes open, with his eye open in a judgment, in a position of power, that person becomes one with the interest of the person who gives the bribe. Shochad shehu echad. And then he is aligning with that person. And thus he is no longer where he's supposed to be, on the sound place. And lastly, justice, justice you shall pursue. Justice must be pursued in a just way. Out of corruption, no just thing will come. 1. And 2, that you shall inherit the land. It is a condition. It is only on the condition that the society will be just, and the justice you shall pursue. It is only on that condition that you shall inherit the land. The land is not yours by any condition or by any chance. The land is there for the just people and for the right people. Now I want to say about the inherit the land, because I think it's an important metaphor to where we stand. Walking in the desert, the years of the walking of the desert had been the years of the struggle against apartheid. Now here we are, in the generation we would like to inherit the promised land, to build the just and right society we should. This is to inherit the land and make sure that we are inheriting, that we are giving our kids, the next generation, a just society they can be proud of and look at and live to it. After the generations of inheriting the land, in our history came the time of the judges. The time of the judges, like in the book of the Judges, like in the book of Samuel. And may it come to pass that future generations will look at us, they say, indeed, they were the generation of the judges. They were a generation who installed justice and brought clear judgment and eradicated corruption from behind the surface of the land. Thank you, friends, and you have our full support and our full comradeship. Shalom, shalom, Shabbat shalom.